Hi garden friends, it's Gail, your pond plant girl. Let's go take a look at some of my plants and my shoestring pond and then my husband's rival pond. I'll show you that too.
Inside your mind and seeps into your life. It begins in heart and home, then occupies your time.
This is sensitive fern, and watch when you touch it. The leaves curl up. It is closed right on up, just like a Venus flytrap. Pretty cool, huh? And it can grow out of the pond. See how the sticky part is sort of hard, but when part of it floats in the pond, can I find one? Oh yes. It produces this like styrofoamy stuff on the stems, which makes it float. It's really stuff and gushy, sort of like a marshmallow. Very easy to grow. Those are the best kind of plants. This is fairy moss. I love it. My husband hates it. And you will hate it too if you have a filter in your pond because it clogs up filters and such. It floats on the water surface, just like that, just floats on top. But it grows best if you have it, and you start it out, just mixed in with some other plants like pennywort. Because it grows kind of on top of each other in layers. And then in the fall, it turns really pretty colors of red and orange and yellow. And when allowed to grow in full sun and during the summer, it will turn colors of red. So it prefers more of a partial sun setting. I've had a lot of questions about the issue of water lettuce and water hyacinth getting yellow. And as you notice, these guys are on the lime green side, and that's okay. They're growing well. But I noticed they do that with full sun, especially with intense heat. But there are some other reasons why your water lettuce and water hyacinth can turn yellow. Of course, there's the natural dropping of leaves as the plant grows, and that's normal as with any plant. But with new ponds, especially with plastic liners, it can leach toxins into the water, which these wonderful long roots here, they'll filter that through, and that's hard on your hyacinth and your water lettuce. Also, if you have large fish such as koi, they will eat at the roots, which will cause the plant to suffer. Holy cow! You know the feeling if you've had water hyacinth and it's doing well. This is actually compact water hyacinth, and I have it under the shade cloth, and it seems to be doing better. It's of course I get the 110-degree weather here. The shade cloth is 40% shade, but 30% is good too. But notice the difference. Let's turn around here. Notice, my shadow. There we go. Don't step on my shadow. See how green that is? That's under more shade. And check it out. I'm still trying to figure this out, and look how yellow that is. And that is in more sun. Now the payback, the ones that are in more sun will bloom, but they will have a yellowish tint to them. The ones that are in more shade over here will be greener, but they won't have the yellow shade and don't bloom as much. So that's something to think about. If for some reason your hyacinth bulbs start turning brown, don't worry about it. It's okay. Just pick them off, because just like any bush or tree or flowering plant, the leaves run their course. here's another one. Just pick them off and discard them and put them in the mulch pile. And then the new energy will go into the healthy growth. You see that one? I can pick that one off. And that'll make your water hyacinth more healthy. And you can pick off the yucky growth on your water lettuce too. This is primrose creeper. It is very easy to grow in almost any climate. It blooms all summer long. It grows these long vines, and if allowed to grow freely, float freely on the surface of the water, the roots will provide shelter for your spawning fish, and it also helps to oxygenate and clarify the water. Here we got more fairy moss. You see how the new fairy moss kind of builds up on top of the old fairy moss? That's how it grows. And, oh, there we got pennywort. And my lovely variegated water clover. This is my kiddie pool pond. Not kiddie pool pond, but kiddie pool pond. Yes, I haven't done anything with my shoestring pond except for put plants in it. It's doing well, but I really want it to look nice. So maybe you can email me some ideas of affordable ways, as in free, to decorate the outside. All I can come up with is paint, but I want something to look nice. Anyway, it is brand new. We just bought this year. And of course, with a lot of new containers, whether it's a kiddie pool pond or a plastic liner, you can get this problem. See the yellowing water lettuce? The water hyacinth isn't as bad, but it's still kind of a lime yellow color. And that's because when they're new, these roots soak up anything that the liner expels, and it'll expel just natural toxins that are in the chemicals that make up the plastic in the pool. Next year will be better, and they won't be as yellow. You can also get white moths that attack especially water lettuce. Water lettuce can attract aphids and white moths, which will just munch them down to a nub. So watch out for white moths and pick them out. If you spray insecticide soap on this or on your hyacinth, it will kill your plants because they have large pores, and so that doesn't work out well. So if you see insects on there, take your plants out, rinse them off, and just search and destroy anything you find. One year though, I had little white flies, drove me crazy. They were on my water hyacinth, and so I just sprayed insecticide chemicals on it, and it did fine. It killed the flies, but my water hyacinth flowers, here's a pretty one, my flowers turned out white that year with the purple and yellow centers. That was kind of cool. I thought, oh my god, I have a new strain of hyacinth. No. It was just the insecticide that affected the flowers. This is a Perry's Double White. Isn't it beautiful? It just popped open today. This is my husband's pond, and Ashley. He recently made this, and it didn't take him very long. These are, I believe, just little redwood beams. The total cost of the whole thing, retail will probably be about $150, $200. But we did it all ourselves, so it cost about $100. His pond looks better than mine, and that's because he used better materials. It does look really nice. There's the evidence that he was here. And you complain when I leave dishes out. We got the beams here. We've got the professional liner. And the top of the liner, I know it looks all jaggedy, but when we get a few extra dollars, we're going to buy a little cap to go on top of that, and it'll be all finished off, and I'll show you when that happens. But I like this. We were able to organize our plants in rows, which is good, of course, for the nursery. And you can really see what I have in there, far better than the round kiddie pool, which I'm still determined to make look nice. Here is my Aztec arrowhead, one of my very favorite plants. And of course, everything I send fresh to you. And it's always, always, always my goal to send you the very best plants. Things do happen once in a while in the mail, beyond my control, but I try my best. I try my best to send the very best plants and to help you be successful in growing your plants, no matter where you live, whether it's a cold climate or a hot climate. That's my goal, to help you learn. And I learn at the same time, too.
Just a dream happens when we wake. All the things we leave.
That's it for today. I would like to say hello to Rochelle, one of my new BFFs, best friends forever. Oh yeah, best friends forever. Sorry, Rochelle. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing? Love you. Hey, you have a great day. Email me anytime you have a question. I'll be happy to help you. And keep on being you. I'll see you next time. This is my frog, and he just adopted me, or I took him out from my pond because he eats all my fish. And I think he's a leopard frog because he got spotted legs. He doesn't like this very much. Smile for the camera.